Hey, it's Margot and Christy here to give you a quick update on Access Jackson. We have really good news to share and thought a quick video intro to this email would be great. I was on site in Jackson earlier this month overseeing the climate controlled units installation, and it was supposed to take 2 weeks, but only took one, and it's beautiful. And now we are preparing to launch these units early next month.
We are working on our budget for year two, and we'll have projections for you very soon. We gave you our initial pro forma when we launched this investment, but of course, after 1 year, we have a lot more information. Our expenses are way lower, and so we're building that in. And so we have a lot of good news around our expenses. We recently learned that our property taxes will not go up for year two, which is fantastic. We thought they might go up by about 40%, and that's not going to happen. And our insurance on the new building is only going to add about 2,100 to our annual expenses. So overall, we're looking in very good shape. What we also wanted to talk to you about is we're closing out the raise for Access Jackson. We initially planned to raise about 1.6 million. To date, we've raised about 1.2, and for the past few months, we've been in negotiating with a large investor to bring in about 300,000. After a very shrewd and long negotiation, we were able to finalize terms and bring the money in as preferred equity. What does this mean? Well, our Class A and Class B investors receive a preferred return. And what that means is that you get paid before we, the sponsors, get paid. You also participate on the back end, and your projected average annualized return for this investment is 23% over the whole period, 23% per year over the whole period. We've negotiated with the preferred equity to receive an average annualized return of only 20%. They will be capped at a 20% maximum. To do this, we have to put them in a separate investment class D because all members of a particular class have to be treated the same. They will, however, earn a preferred return of 12%. So they want a little more now and a lot less on the back end.
And we would never negotiate a deal that is not great for you. So why is this a great deal for you? There are several reasons. When we initially underwrote this project, we thought that 77% of all of our investors would come in as Class A and earn 10%. As it turns out, less than 50% of our investors are Class A. This allows us to pay the higher preferred return to the Class D investor, and our overall total annual projected distributions are less than originally projected. Also, since the Class D investor overall return is much less, we are increasing our Class A and Class B projected average annualized return to 25%. So in order to finalize this investment, we'll need all of our Class A and B investors to sign a short addendum to the subscription agreement. We'll have that document out to you early next week. And so, Christy, we're going to wrap it up.
So we'll, as Margot said, we'll get that to you early next week. And we do still have about another 100,000 to raise. So if you know anyone who'd be interested in earning a 7 or 10% pref and a projected 25% overall average annualized return for the next 2 years, please refer them to us. We, be happy to add one more investor to this project. And if not, then we're happy to carry it. That extra 100K that we'd be raising is actually sponsor funds. We are, as we've always said, leaving 250,000 of our own money, of sponsor money in the deal. But we'd like to pull back that extra 100 and replace that with another investor. So if you know anyone, please refer them. And as always, we appreciate your trust in us. Thank you. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to schedule a call with us. We like speaking with you. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.